Hello, guys. I get so excited to go live because of you. I'm clicking over to comments so I can see all your comments below. If you see and look on the description below me, you will see some pretty cool updates, including 25% off readings. So many of you contact me and say, do you have a coupon? When I'm running specials, I don't see some of you. So please pay attention to my emails. Check your junk files. Also, I am really enjoying this whole Patreon experience. Patreon is a great platform for me to create a membership and give my special patrons a lot of extra TLC. So you can see that link down there. And if you've missed the weekly message, surrender. That was the whole weekly message. I put the link below so you can watch the video. It's like less than 2 minutes, guys. So, really, most of us say, well, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Um, I don't have time for this. And here I am. If we don't have time for our mental health, if we don't have time for our well-being, if we don't have time for our peace and sanity, who can make that time for us? So this week, actually over the weekend, Spirit said, "Oh, your message this week will be surrender." And I thought, "Oh, cool." And I have to create, the weekly message and the extended message, blah 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 blah. And as we went live today, and yes, it is coffee time, and my mug of choice is my I love me some Mickey Mouse. And I always like to say what I'm drinking: a K cup with some 2% milk and a little raw honey. All right, I'm sitting here and I wanted to pull a card, and I said, "Okay, Spirit, what is one quick message, one quick tip from you? God, higher power, source, Allah, the being that you surrender to when you're on your knees, when shit hits the fan. Give me one message that can hit all of us." And this is the card that was pulled. People go, you went through all the cards and you picked it. If you're going to show up on any video with skepticism, it's going to be the same way that you show up with skepticism in your own life. So, there. All right. Don't pull this out of my butt. I just selected it intuitively. And the Spirit says this is about surrender. Well, how do we let go? Now, you have to understand, it would never be a problem if we were not trying to control it at some point on some level, whether that's issues with our spouse, issues with ourself, issues with our money, issues with the neighbor, issues with Home Depot, issues with other people's issues. If we are not willing to let go of our need to control some aspect of that situation is going to rob us of our peace, joy, abundance, sex life, weight loss. I mean, really, you can fill in the blank. Here's what your heart wants in life. This is what you make your vision boards about. This is what you and your spouse sit and talk about. This is what you daydream about or write in your journal. And then here's reality: all of the stuff you're doing to fight this, we don't even realize it. That's why I call us hybrids, because for the first time, we're going where we've never been before. We're more aware as a species. I'm not saying we're smart species, but we're more aware now than we've ever been. In fact, you would not be watching this live or recorded if you were not intuitively called to press the button. So that means, guys, oops, you just got caught paying attention to spirit. This is why I say you could click off this, you can go back to your life, you could pretend none of this is important. You got other things going on. It's garbage day. But you have to know for the rest of the day, you're going to be thinking, oh my gosh, spirit is talking to me. Right. God, spirit, higher power sees all, knows all, is all. Where are you? You're all. We try to live this life without spirit by our side. We talk like as if spirits out there somewhere maybe listening to us somehow, or we're so jaded we don't care. We go through life as if we don't need spirit at all. Um, it's funny what happens when we experience loss or a traumatic situation, especially unexpected, that shakes us to our knees. It's funny how quick we get aligned with the faith we say we have. It is interesting. Everything's fine when we're happy. When we are happy, we tend to not, I say tend to, we tend to not engage in prayer. We tend to not engage in practices of gratitude. We tend to not do anything spiritual. Most of us only get spiritual when shit hits the fan, when we're not okay. And normally, when you're not okay, you come to me. And then your team, your divine team, remember it's through me, not from me. I should not know you. They do. It is interesting because they're going to get your attention anyway. So this weekly message was all about surrender. And people go, well, it doesn't apply to me. Good, good. Okay, so in your therapy session this week, what'd you talk about that was bothering you? There it does, right there. It does affect you. It does include you. Surrendering includes all of us on antidepressants, us in therapy, us. It doesn't matter where we're struggling or suffering. Spirit says this week, all of y'all, all of you must practice letting go. Must practice it. Spirit never said you're going to hell if you don't do it. Listen, when we suffer and struggle, that's hell. And I love people popping on and people popping off. It is fascinating when people go, this has nothing to do with me. She's so crazy and psychic, right? And then you book an appointment, and then God's got to get all in your stuff anyway. Spirit's in your stuff, whether you pay attention to me or not. Spirit is your stuff, whether you make that a priority or not. So, how are you guys doing? I just wanted to check in. I wanted to see how you were. I wanted to see, you could type your little comments below, please. I could see them. I am live right now on multiple pages. I love it. We're on 2 Facebook pages. There's a whole team here. There is. You can't see them. And we're on my YouTube page. And if you're watching me on YouTube, please subscribe. I mean, I know you see so many videos. People are like, before we continue, subscribe and jingle my bell. Yeah, there are algorithms, and those darn algorithms don't help certain things get pushed to the forefront. So by you subscribing to my YouTube channel, or even liking and sharing this video on Facebook or Instagram, it helps me more than you know. I mean, people go, I can't do much from my house. I can't go overseas and save the world. No, but technically, when you share good news or support or light and love, you are saving the world. Right here from your little social. All right. So what is something that you need a little support with surrendering? Spirit says on the card. So how do I surrender? You're going to remember this video through your weekend. Happy Friday, by the way. DGIF. You're going to remember me. You're going to remember this moment. You're going to see my face in your head. I need to surrender. This shit's making me crazy. And then you're going to remember this little affirmation. I can release my need to control. I can release my need to control. I'm going to type it here. I can release my need to control. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I can release my need to control. We could do this whole uh this whole, where are you? You need to be. There you are. Yeah, I can release my need to control. Remember, thoughts become things. Beliefs are only thoughts we keep thinking. Beliefs are only thoughts we keep thinking. So when we keep saying, I can't handle this is too much, that is our spirit trying to get our attention. And then in that moment, if you keep thinking these same internal thoughts, you're going to start to believe them because your reality will reflect them. So it's important in those moments. That's why I say you're a hybrid, not a wolf and a vampire. God, I wish. No, but you're a hybrid. You're in that moment knowing, okay, here's what I've always done. I've always said, shit, this is bullshit. It's your fault and your fault and your fault and your fault that I am so upset. Spirit says, stop, stop, just stop. In this moment, what can you do different? I can release my need to control. You might feel weird. You might feel like a little ventriloquist. I can release my need to control. But when you start saying new things, internal dialogue, you will start to believe them and your reality will reflect that. All right, guys, I am going to roll. I love spending some time with you. Maybe later I'll do some free readings. It is the Friday Fantastic. And click those links below, guys. I mean, explore your intuition. Explore where your spirit source, higher self, is calling you. That is how we live our purpose. Check that out. All right, I will see you at aprilroan.com. There is a Lisa Howard. Hello, beautiful lady. And there's my gorgeous Monica. Have a great day, beautiful. I love the word beautiful because it's never spelled Beau. It's spelled Beyou. Beautiful. I mean, really, it's how you say it, beautiful. I hope that you guys feel beautiful. Do you feel beautiful? It's funny. We have to take responsibility and ownership of how we feel. And it's okay. As you watch Tim and I every Tuesday night, we end the podcast by saying it's okay to not be okay because it is. It is. What we do from that changes our whole life. All right, my beautiful girls, my beautiful Lisa and Monica, and the few of you that didn't type anything that are watching, and then those of you that are participating even after this is recorded and not live. Thank you for being a part of your life. Literally, this is called showing up. We go, well, how do I fix my life? How do I be the creator of my own life? You show up. You show up. There are lots of days I work from home where I get up, roll right in the kitchen, feed the cats. There's lots of them. If you're following our at Pumpkins crew, hashtag pumpkin, Punkins, you'll notice all of the fostering and rescuing going on. And we're not fosters or rescue parents. It just happens. But I feed them and then I just roll right into work. I make tea or coffee, and that's not great. So there are days where I get up and I get all ready. And on those days, I am happier, I'm more positive, more productive, and miracles seem to find me more. Your job isn't to find the miracle. Your job is to be the miracle, and miracles will find you. All right, my gorgeous light babies, please feel free to share any of my work. Share this video with those who you feel may benefit from this message. Also, please click follow and like, and then subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you're not watching this on YouTube, get on over to YouTube and look up Braxton and April Roan. There's some really good stuff on there. I mean, I've been doing this 12 years. 12 years, and who's counting? Every day it has made my life better because of you. All right, I'm gonna get out of the Hallmark mush stuff. I wish you nothing but the best, the most protected, the most abundant, the most clear, the most peace filled weekend you have ever had. And when you believe that it's possible, it will sneak in. All right, guys, I will see you at aprilroan.com. And I wish you love and I want to thank you for being here. Goodbye.